Right guys, I'm just getting prepped for a night out hopefully. I'm just going to go walk. I'm going to take my tent and that with me anyway, just in case I do decide to stay out, as long as I'm back for work in the morning. So it's been a while since I've been out the hot tent, so I'm going to be trying out this tent. I had a trial pitch of this, but I'm going to go out and maybe spend the night in it tonight. I also bought the footprint for it as well. It says Helm 1 and that's a Helm 1 Compact, so I think they're compatible. And here I've got my sleeping bag. It's the one I've used during the winter, so hopefully I'll not need to be in it. Maybe just use it as a blanket tonight. And there I've got a pillow, and there's the wee pump sack for the air mat, X-bed, whatever it is. Just a wee seat, just a wee foam thing, keep your bum off the coldness. I've got a lightweight down jacket here just for night time once the sun drops, because it is quite warm, believe it or not, in Scotland for a while. In here I've got the wee titanium twig stove thing, just more to keep the midges away than having a roaring fire. Head torch, folding table, absolute luxury, I might even leave that behind. And here look at this wee kind of box bag type thing, a wee fire starter thing in there, gas cup and pot. Well, yeah, within there is my wee stove as well, so gas stove. And that will be in my rucksack. I think that's a, what is that? It's a 48 litre Kestrel Osprey type thing. It's absolutely mine because it's in the garage. Got the mould on that. I've cleaned that before with that kind of melting solution diluted down. It comes up alright. So that's what happens in a damp garage over winter time. Filling that with water and take the tripod, the wind thing. Can't remember the actual name for it. It gives you temperature and time and everything. Wee tripod for the camera or for my phone, and quite a hefty power bank that will charge the GoPro, my phone, everything when I'm out. So, as I say, I don't know where I'm going to end up. The wife's away with my pickup today. Her car's off the road because it got a puncture on Friday night, so can't get a tyre till tomorrow. So I think I'll be going with public transport, or I'm just going to be leaving from the house and heading to one of the local summits. But we'll see what happens, that's unknown. And all I need to do is get some food. I think it's just going to be a pot noodle, something simple, and a couple of beers of course. So that's the setup for tonight, or the equipment for tonight anyway. Well, after checking the bus timetable to get out to Benmore, found out the buses aren't as frequent as I thought on a Sunday. So I managed to blag a lift off the old man, so that was good of him, gave me a run out. So I'm just going to head up the west side of Loch Side. Got all my belongings on my back. Stuck the beers in, that probably doubled the weight of my gear set up, but not to worry. We're just at the southern end of Loch Side. See the chalets there. The wee pier you can see there's for the waterworks. That's Loch Side is the provider of the local drinking water. Therefore the treatment plant's up here. That one goes really up, way around this corner. In fact, there's probably two beyond that. The route's closed. Well, there's no through road, but you can get as far as Burnice according to this, so I'm not actually going that far. We just hit the forestry track now, 1.4 miles into the walk. It was a bound surface to the just a tar road up to the waterworks. So I'm just going to push on here, keeping the pace up a wee bit. Considering this weight in my back, I'm not used to it. If I lost it off my belly, it'd probably be easier to carry it in your back, I suppose. So that's the aim for summer anyway. I get some birch bark here, but it's super dried out. There's a big bit there. It's just if you want for starting fires. side. Let's get this set up and then we can relocate it if need be. Shame I had to empty everything to get it out. I just put the bottom for the weight, but I don't know if it should be at the top of the rucksack or not. Two poles in this tent. Done a video on it before. Red and blue. I think the blue one's the longest one. Goes front to back. The red one goes side to side. Soon find out how good my memory is. One pole. The blue one through the blue tab. Through the blue sleeve onto the blue tab, should I say. And time for side to side. Well, I've made the executive decision. I'm going to move to the sandy strip. Just so there's a bit more breeze over there, in case the midges come out. Well, might as well try this, make sure it is. It says Helm 1 footprint on it. It doesn't say compact though, so just try and see what it's like. Only brought 4 extra pegs with me and this takes 8. It must tie in with that tent surely. Find out. Just try the north, south, east and west ones first. Guess the pegs will get a bite in here. Find the door on this. That'd be right. Doesn't look too bad. Don't know if anybody else has got this tent, but what I've done is that's the weapon for the actual tent itself. The bungee cord is for the footprint, so I've put them both onto this peg. I've got this pole onto the closest one to the tent, which makes it more rigid, and I've just stuck that extra peg I had for the ground sheet for the footprint in through that. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. On this side, there's no pole on this bit of course, but I've got the bungee and the tethering rope onto that as well, so that's that seam runs that angle, so I guess you've got to pull at that angle, so they're both definitely under tension. Well, I think that worked out quite well. I had to move the footprint a few times just to get the right angle of the tent for looking out when the door's open. So you can hear the motorbikes or not over the other side. You'll definitely be able to hear them. It's kind of detracting from the peace and ambience of a camping video, but nevertheless, enjoying yourself. There's about 3 over there making all that racket. Quite fat camper van's going to take a down in a minute once they're on that straight. Oh no, the car coming down. Anyway, where were we? Aye, the tent. Sitting not bad. Quite confident this is the right footprint for it. It's just within the boundary of the tent, so any water that comes off the fly sheet, it's not going to get caught up. Soak the place. So we folded that back. And the good thing with this tent is the inner is connected. Yeah. There we go. Home sweet home for the night. See how that goes in that kind of pocket thing. You can actually put stuff outside. From inside it's like a wee storage door. You can also have that open for ventilation as well. So we'll see how it goes tonight. But not all good. No sign of any midges yet either. Sun's not really came too much today. It's still quite sticky. I managed to get up here with a t-shirt and my jumper on. I've sweating like a beast right enough. But we'll take it for what it is. Started collecting some twigs for my twig stove thing, so might as well do that. I'll do a proper walk later on, but just as I've been walking about the site. Survival tip. Years ago, about choosing the right size of stones, pebbles, rocks that you can get your hands on. What it's going to do is it's going to create a kind of safety barrier. It's all about survival. Any downpours could take your carry out away. Cheers before I get the rest of the camp set up. Couple of kayakers coming in there. I think it's a tandem one. Could be double vision already. Gonna head a wee walk, get some twigs for the wee stove tonight. I'm planning on having a big fire, but better off to have it than not. Bluebell still showing face. Found plenty of cuttings of old birch, so use that as to snap. Ideal. I've got enough twigs to get a fire going later on. Just in my wee twig burner. I'm not going to kindle that up. And I've got some bigger stuff there. Lots of tree growing out the ground, by the way. I'm not burning green wood. This is all dry stuff. He says clean break, so that should burn quite well. Stuff that's been lying at the side of the road. I forgot to show the sleeping quarters all set up. Got caught up in the excitement. There we go, that's my 48, 45 litre rucksack. And the tiny little vegetable there, but it's more than enough. That's over a foot in width, 30 centimetres. That's my normal X-bed sleeping mat, Rab sleeping bag, and my luxury wee pillow. And I've got that wee vent open, still a fly screen there, and I've just put all my wee bags on the outside of that. Got a storage pocket there, and there's a wee tab up there. It's not actually a hook. You can hang your head torch, a wee lantern off of that. I've got my head torch, so I don't know if I'll get it stuck to that, but I've got a carabiner somewhere. Anyway, that'll be home for tonight. Bit less room than a hot tent, but it is what it is. I bought this tent for its small footprint. I bought it because it's freestanding, and I bought it because the inner is built into it, so it goes up in a winner, so you're not caught out in the rain. Try to put up an inner first and then the fly sheet over it. Excuse the jumper on top. My firewood all broken up, ready for tonight. Still not going to use that. I'll use my wee one tigress, whatever it is, twig stove type thing, just because I bought it. I'm not going to be cooking on it. It's only pot noodles tonight for dinner. No steaks tonight. Well, exciting things we're going to get tonight. It's going to be pot noodle, Bombay bad boy. Got a chicken one as well, just to wash it down later on. Forgot I never had my lunch today. I couldn't get down to the supermarket because I've got no car, so I just got stuff at the corner shop. So that'll do it. It's all about survival at this point, isn't it? Oh, there's gas left. Well, I'm just going to boil some water. How much does it take for one of these? It's been that long. Doesn't matter. Can't see. I filled the line. What is the line? Let's go big. Go big or go home. Rubbish burn off first, probably beasties in there. Smells healthy. I'll just put about half a litre in. That should do it. Getting there, that was quick. Gee whiz. That's because it's so warm outside. See, that takes forever. In the winter camping, I've got the heat shield round it. Burny burny. Not quite as entertaining as watching a steak cook, is it? Big dirty sirloin. There's still some water left. Maybe keeping that for later. And that goes. Let that fester for 2 minutes. And then we'll unleash what's inside. Jeez. Look at that. Must have spelt the Bombay bad boy. Seagull. You belong in saltwater, biggin. Not Loch Eck. Well, I'm waiting for that pot noodle to do its thing. Fester. Just going to walk over to the fridge. I can just let somebody stole one there. Oh, it's cold enough. Cheers. Just having a wee look up the loch there. A bit of sun breaking through it. It's just up there hiding, it's doing very well. Only a bit of cloud. We'll see. The sun might return before darkness. There we go. It's about 6 o'clock. Sun's out eventually. Probably not last for long. I don't know if we'll dip below that hill behind me or not, but we'll take it when it's out. Still warm. I need to check my wee temperature thing. Still quite pleasant sitting out. No midges, which is a bonus. Well, I was just having a wee walk up into those woods there. Saw a nice wee carpet of bluebells, and then I came back to the river and I found this sign of human life. This might trump the one up the river there, so another one of nature's largers. Oh gee whiz, wait a minute. A bit floaty. I trust this Neolithic man, or maybe someone that was here last week. They built that dam for a good reason. Right, I've had to put the jumper on, not because it's cold, but because the midges are out, so might have to strike up the fire. But before I do that, I know it's not a big fire pit, but I just want to create some smoke. Get rid of the midges. I've had this out once before for the test, which was on Loch Side, strange enough. So that's the very bottom, that's the grating. I can't remember how it goes together. There's 3 tabs on each. That's a something. That's a something. Oh, they're different somethings. One up, one down. That's the front, I know that. Evil Eyes. That's what it's called. Evil Eyes. And these are the wee bits that go across the top if you want to hold a pot on, but we ain't cooking anything on that tonight. Not even a Bombay bad boy. So here goes nothing. I'm going to say that's the outside because that side's filthy. I would say that's the back. Right, we're getting there. Maybe not. Let's go that way. Might go that way. I can actually tell if it's upside down or not. Something like that. Round that way. So we need the base plate. I think maybe one there. And then the grill. That's slightly warped. This is the titanium version of this. I think you get a stainless steel one. I think this was 10 quid extra if I got it in the sale. Anyway, that goes in there. Oh, that's a midgie in my chin. Don't know if this is the right way or not. Find out. You can see that or not. There's the base plate, the grating, and then this slides in the top, I think. There we go. And there's a certain way you need to pick this up or it just all departs from each other. There we go. Evil Eyes. See how evil she is when we'll light it up. I actually forgot I'd bought this. It was off Amazon. You try to fill your baskets, you can spend 25 quid to get the free delivery. So it's a wee flint steel thing and some of these kind of cotton swabs. But I'm going to try and not bother to use them, and I might try and use this bark from the birch tree that I picked earlier on, or peeled off it should I say. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but we'll give it a try. Oh, midges, man. I think that's the bottom though. Anyway. Fighting a lost battle, I think. If I get time, try one of these. Oh, my back and everything. Don't know what you're meant to do with these. Break them up, twist them, rub your dirty hands on them. Oh, slap bloody cigarette filter. You might pull that apart. Is that enough? Yeah. We're getting the light out in a minute. Hey, Jesus my what? I just blew it out. Oh no, it's still burning. Hope that's something that burns for 5 hours. No smoke, need some smoke. Get in there. It's a good knife, just lob that in. Let's set the birch bark on fire already. It's encouraging. Oh, empty away from these midges. Oh well, more time spent with this I think than a bit of birch bark, but oh, should have done it in the winter time, there's no midges. Well, it's going. You can see that or not. That's the river in the foreground, but the background is a loch. And it's flat camp. Not a breeze about at all now. Absolutely stunning. Thankfully I've got the wee fire going. As small as it is, it's emitting enough smoke to chase the midges away. So, might smell a bit in the morning. But it's certainly worth having that wee fire. Goes through a wee bit of wood right enough. Got the size of it, but it does the job. It's better than having a roaring fire for no reason. And for once, like winter time, I don't have to, or different from winter time, I don't have to carry all the wood with me, so you can scavenge enough round here. Plenty of old trees down and branches about, but no, cracking night. A couple of camper vans there on the other side of the loch, just off the main road. We had a wee fire going as well earlier, so probably no doubt to batter the midges or battle them. But it doesn't make much difference as long as there's no midges. But it's a cracking night. A few wee fish rising up the loch. When I say wee, they are wee, but I'm sure there's some sizable ones out there. Including the powan, which is a rare fish. It's only here in Loch Lomond that has it. And this site is a triple SI, so it's a site of special scientific interest. Do all the trees and the flora and fauna and all that kind of stuff. And that's why I bring that wee tiny stove. If you can even call it a stove, twig stove, just to keep the fire within that. I know people have done that, which isn't the best. And even in front of my tent there, there's a wee kind of stone fire pit there. I'm not even going to use that tonight. There's a few bits of litter in it, so I'll take that away tomorrow. But it's good. It's good to be out. The longer nights, and now the midges are still away, we'll settle for that. That will definitely sort the midges out. Don't want soup this time. Oh, there's a midgie in there, not to worry. Sure they're good for you. Well, this is what it's all about. Well, it's getting near to bedtime. Well, not quite, but what time is it? 20 to 10. Got one beer left. going to sit and savour that. The light's starting to fade now. Sunset was about 5 minutes ago. If there was a sun. Nah, it's been fine. Bit of breeze kicking up. But the main thing is no midges. No, ideal spot tonight. So I'm just going to sit back and relax for the last wee half hour and have that beer. The wife's been in touch. She might even come and pick me up in the morning. It just dawned on me the service bus that I get back into town might be the school bus. So I don't think it's best that I turn up stinking of smoke, carrying a thing and looking like a bag of crap. Might traumatise the kids. So anyway, we'll see what the morning brings. I'll probably tune in just before I tune out. See what inside the tent's like. Well, it's like a tent but inside, but for roominess once I actually get in it, etc, etc. The stove, I'm just going to leave it at that. A few wee bits of wood left, but I'll just leave that for the next people. Hopefully enough to get them started. So as I say, I'm just going to have the last wee drink, then get into the sleeping bag. Oh, midges are out. Oh. Oh, it's not going to stop them. Those boots are stinking as well. Oh, here. Might keep the midges away. There's a wee bottom zipper. Yay! We're locked in. Well, I've had to retreat inside. A few midges came in with me. Couldn't sit outside and finish my beer, so I've had to bring it in. So I'm just going to finish that, my wee packet of crisps, and then I'll do a final wee checkout. But no, the tent's alright. Got my sleep mat in here. It's a short version, right enough. That's probably why you can get a wee table at the end. But different way of camping compared to the hot tent, but it's fine. It's what it is. Small footprint, lets you pitch up in smaller places, so that's what it's all about. My sleeping bag up there, I've just put this wee thing in the pocket. Probably forget that in the morning, but it's gone up to 17 degrees. Might be because we're inside. Oh, there's a wee pocket in there as well, never noticed that. I'll stick my phone in there tonight. There's a big pocket on that side, but there's nothing on the outside there. So anyway, we finish my beer and I'll check in before I check out. Oh, midges. Right, it's 25 past 10. I've had my last beer. I managed to polish that off and throw it outside, or place it outside before the midges got me. I got rid of most of the midges, but as I ushered 5 out, another 100 came in. Oh, something in my neck. But no, it's been a good night. So the plan is tomorrow morning, get up. If the midges aren't there, I'll make a coffee and take the camp down, and then I'm going to walk 3 miles back out to the main road at Benmore. There's a bus in the morning just after, I think there's one at 6:05, but I'm not leaving for that, 6:10. So I'll probably get the next one, which is after 8 o'clock, but then it might be the school bus, so probably better to avoid that. Don't want to scare the poor kids. So the other options are phone my daddy. I'm sure he's up anyway. Well, he will definitely be up. He's probably halfway here now, to be honest. Or the wife's offered to come and get us in the morning when she's dropped the kids off at school. So plenty of options for the morning. So I'm going to chuck at that. I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning. Cheers. Well, decided to bite the bullet and go outside, but look, the midges are wild. No, I think I've battered all the midges. Still itchy. Had to put my socks back on because they're attacking my feet. So that's it. Night night this time. See you in the morning if the midges don't get me. Good morning. Just 5:15. I've been up since about 4 o'clock, to be honest. Had a wee look at that. It's just about 15 degrees, so didn't really need to sleep in bag last night apart from to shield myself from the midges. Don't know if you can see them there or not, but I'll load them down the bottom. That's in the inside. So I'm dreading what it's like on the outside. But I'm just going to sit and relax, listen to the radio for half an hour or so, and get up start packing up, maybe make a coffee. Just to make it through the night. In fact, just have a wee sneaky peek outside. Hopefully there's a breeze. Oh. So close to clear. Midges. A bit of cloud and mist in the hills up there, but still stunning. I need to pack up from outside's my little twig stove that's it sitting on the beach there. It's not even a beach, on the silt. Well, it's a cracking morning. Forgot to even check what time it is. They say it's irrelevant, but it's not really because I didn't get back for work. I know I had to brave the midges and come out. There is a wee breeze now and again, makes it bearable. So I'm just going to start packing up. I already put the sleeping bag and that away in the wee table and stuff, so just a case of making the first steps outside of that tent. I think the midges were just as bad in it. No, that's a lie, they were only took the ones in that I carried in. The ones outside were waiting for me this morning, but there is that wee breeze. There's a wee shimmer of sunlight up there, at the top of that hill behind me. Absolutely stunning. There's the wee stove from last night. Burnt down to absolutely nothing, which is quite good. It won't take much to clean it out. The struggle getting that in, I could not sit into it, so I had to walk about 6 miles around the campsite. Just get away from the midges, find the breeze, make my way back to the tent now. Midges. Well, so that's the right footprint. I get the tags off this eventually. Oh. Oh. Get the midges out. Oh man, get this in the bag. Oh, midges, man. Jeez. Keep on moving. Even bit in the lip. So they were out boxing last night. That's a good thing about these tents, this bag, plenty of room. No wrestling with it, apart from the midges. Whew. Right, that's me all packed up. That was bloody brutal. Saved me having breakfast, I've eaten that many midges in that process. Still a nice place, because you can't see the midges or feel them, so I'll just chuck at that, I think, folks. Thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed the video. It was a good night out, first night out in that new tent, so that's a good wee tent. For all the reasons I think I explained earlier on, it's freestanding, the inner's built into it, so it all goes up in one. Small enough footprint, there's enough room in the wee vegetable bit to put that big rucksack, so all is good. Right, I'm going to get out here because I need to get on the move because the midges are brutal. Oh, there's a breeze coming in now, look, oh, it's quite nice here. Right, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again. Goodbye Loch Eck as well. Till next time. Oh man, gonna have to stop in a wee minute and sort out my bag of empties, my litter banging about behind me, you can hear it. And it's only 10 to 7 in the morning, so definitely a lot quicker decamp or take down in the hot tent, the stove and everything, so gets you on the road that bit quicker. I could get down for this 8 o'clock bus, but oh man, stinking of smoke. Had a few beers last night, big bag empty cans. I don't actually be getting on the school bus. It's still a service bus, but I think it goes to the schools as well out here because it's kind of a bit more rural. Anyway, thanks again, catch you later. What the heck's making that noise? It's not a grasshopper or a cricket, I wouldn't imagine. That is noisy. Some kind of wee mad bird. Who knows? If you know, leave a comment. There you go. Maybe a bit of wind noise down here, but I don't care because that is wind and it's keeping the midges away. Even better, my dad's just phoned, he's up and about, so he's going to come and pick us up at quarter to 8 I think. Back at Benmore, so give me time for a wee swagger and chance to de-midge I think. Before I get into his car, he might not let me in. Well, instead of be back at the car park for quarter to 8, and that's quarter to 8 now. Going to be about 2 or 3 minutes late. Hope Dad's taxi's tariff isn't ticking over just now. We've started to meet her yet. This isn't looking well. The taxi's not even here. What? This is a breeze here. The midges can't get me. Dear. Oh dear, look, somebody's lost Spider-Man. If anybody watches this video, you've lost Spider-Man. He's out at Benmore Gardens. The chances of somebody watching this video are low. The chances of somebody watching this video and they've lost a Spider-Man, even lower. There we go, 3.34 miles. Not bad. The morning shift, usually do 6 up the hills or hitting enough before work, but that'll do, carrying the camping gear. Here comes the cavalry. Better late than never, eh?